Hey guys, I was looking at Hidden Hooker's stats, and I went to INT. I was looking at starting quarterback that has no INT, and I just somehow find where he go. He can't be running away no more. It was just over here. Him, Zachariah. No way he has 0 picks, 29 touchdowns. That makes no sense. Mason Rudolph, he started that one game at 9 touchdowns. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the game. Let's see what we got for the breakout. It's so fucking crazy how the worst player in NFL history. I'm not gonna call him the worst. There goes. All right, did we get or no? Did we get yes or no? I don't know. Paying attention. We didn't get it. Yikes! Mason Rudolph. Ain't gonna lie. What I did this little should do, sign J-Mo. Y'all know J-Mo, the best quarterback in the league. J-Mo. Y'all see what he did for the Browns. And the Browns only got Jerry Judy. And some other people I don't want to know. And this y'all got what's his name? Y'all got two CTE demons. Like, if he throws a pick, they not they trying to fight. They gonna be fighting the nigga who caught the pick. And like, I'm just saying, I feel like we should sign J-Mo. J-Mo to go. We eat W's, bro. We eat W's. We always eat W's because J-Mo the goat. J-Mo is my life. I'm not, no. I'm not that bad. I'm bad. But like real shit, I would think we should sign J-Mo. Cause I don't know how old he is. He can't be that old, right? Right? He can't be that old. Like 65. And J-Mo is a good backup. So if Hendon Hooker get hurt, J-Mo gonna be in that bit. Pick after pick after pick. Look, y'all, we still on the number one seed, and I'm like, oh! And well, I was thinking about making my own, like, y'all see, let me show y'all. Y'all see this draft class I'm using right now. I was thinking about going to Madden 25, right? And then, like, whatever their overall is, put them as that. But I realized they're going to take hours and maybe days. And I have a life. So I'm not saying people that make draft class doesn't have a life. I'm just saying if they want to make it, they're not making it accurate. So I might just make one, bro. Don't nobody get hurt. I really haven't been doing this for free. I turn on my franchise. When I be doing reboots, I turn what's the name? I turn injuries on to make it more realistic. I don't know. I used to call him honeycomb. I don't know, bro. Instead of homecomb with the pick, honeycomb. Let go, honeycomb. I used to say that every time he got the ball, bro. Honeycomb. Stop hit six. He presses on my team real quick, bro. Watch this. Let's see how good my on run defense is in cover. HB script. Quarter 4 stop. Let go. Wait a minute, I think somebody got an X-Stock. I forgot Isaiah Simmons on the tight end. Sometimes I forgot we could put him at tight end. Sometimes I be wondering, what do you do if I put him at fullback? I might have him at fullback. So if we need an extra yard, we know who to go to. We'll watch him. He drops back. He didn't want in his face. He delivered an absolute bully. I like when they do a jumping catch. That's my favorite kind of catch. Holcomb. I don't know how fast these people be running, because sometimes Holcomb be on the block. But then out of nowhere, he be on the block like 40 yards downfield. And then as soon as they catch the ball, Holcomb just started running down there, and somehow, and when I was watching the game, not like a real life game, but like the game on here, Holcomb they had 99 yards. They was on the goal line. They were on a passive play. The DB get cooked. All thing I see is Holcomb, and Holcomb was the one who was trying to get to the quarterback. All thing I see is Holcomb in the corner, running fastest to that boy. Like, Holcomb, what the fuck are you doing? That's how they think he human, bro. The way he be running, he be running like niggas owe him some. Y'all know the deal. Yeah, you know the deal, bro. So look, y'all know how the Steelers, right? As the Steelers, like, if he was to do what's the name? What I'm trying to say is, it looks like the coach entry was a real thing. And like you pick the Steelers tonight. Like, of course, the defensive line would be already done. In the year when the Steelers didn't have a better defensive line. I could probably name it, but I don't want y'all to. I love my Steelers.
Switch up. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15.
Douglas, the man in motion. Throwing Jones. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now Jones. And his pass incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Again, Stevenson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Joseph's got it, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Off play action. Here's Hooker. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh? Here we go.
First carry for Najee Harris. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
My game, my game.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. The Steelers at 11-1 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense, and if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
This defense for the Patriots, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Hooker now on first down. Completes it to Austin. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. There you are. Not today. Mike 41.
They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots, and here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Watch the team. Watch the team.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Stevenson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Joseph is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Looking to throw. Hooker. There's Mooney with another catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw. Hooker, and he fires one incomplete. 2nd and 10. Hooker to the air yet again. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Hendon Hooker taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point now by Boswell. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. On 2nd and inches. Jones. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Douglas, the man in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Short pass caught by Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
3 down. 41.
Looking to throw, Hooker. That's complete to Mooney. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A final shot before break. Hooker. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you two in just a moment. First, we just want to give everybody a look ahead to what's in store for us this weekend as we enter the final month of this NFL season. Good matchups all up and down the schedule there. We'll highlight the one in Cincinnati. A big test coming up for the Bengals as they'll take on the visiting Indianapolis Colts. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We got a fine first half out of the former Alabama man, Najee Harris. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Watch the go.
Throwing. Hooker. And he whips that one incomplete there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Harris. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
3rd and 8. Here's Hooker to throw it. That is caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hooker. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
This is caught. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Hooker going to try and throw for it. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Hyatt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jalen Hyatt with a touchdown catch to end the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for the... They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Douglas, the man in motion.
15's the mic. 15's the mic.
Jones on 1st and 10. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Here's Jones on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Joseph's got it, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
Oh, no, just wanna say. I'm finna show you how to have the best run offense ever. Right here. Boo 43, boo 43, boo 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 boo. Say it. Hey, get in this position. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go. Ah, we got this bitch. We got this bitch. I want to stiff on Gonzalez. Just like you on the damn ball.
Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Steelers.
You saw how he said, "Get off me. You a child."
Jones now throwing to start the drive. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Douglas, the man in motion. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Bro, I don't know lock him up or not. But like, we had one INC. I don't know who that block. I was in the shower at that time.
On a very nice 3rd down conversion. Well, those are the
Get a
types of
pick,
plays
boy.
they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's fourth. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. No reason.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! You're not ready! 70 Timberwolf!
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. Shrugs him off. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. A give to Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run again with Harris. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll roll him out right. There's the stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. They'll toss to Harris. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 131 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Hyatt on the jet sweep. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And this is caught. He got 29 yards that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And a big loss here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Joseph on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Mike 48. Mike.
So run the clock out. I feel. What is it? Touchdown time.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Muscles him off. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly.
How many touchdowns? He had 1, 2, 3. Okay, it took 3 people to bring him down. And it was with Gonzalez. Nah, they even bring him down. I have to drag him down.
Called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Here's 2nd and 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go back of the end zone.
You got to lead the pass to the back when they run it. So you better put it back when they're there, when he's broken up.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get 1 more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, I'm about to say the
traditionalist not overly excited.
I don't know what they were doing. No safety over
the game played a little bit differently. But what you
can't
argue with is the execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up.
Wait, when you throw that pick, right here,
not to finish with such a well-run play.
Yeah, right here. These on. Oh, he read like a book. Damn, me, you look at the quarterback like you do this? Oh, you saw it, and he this. Boom. Okay, I not think. I thought it was like in the overfield. He got it. It's crazy that they make it like halfback. It's not even man cover. He probably one of the best zone corners in the game. I'm definitely not biased.